In this video, I'm going to be revealing the Cardinals Team Affinity Stage 2 Future Stars Diamond reward for you guys. Also, real quick, I just wanted to say thank you so much to MLB The Show and SDS for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to reveal this card for you guys. I'll be showing you who it is, as well as the attributes for the 95 overall card. But first, before we do that, I just want to introduce myself to anybody who's new. I typically go by Twin. It's Twin Gaming TV because I actually have a twin brother, and we started this channel together, and it's kind of just evolved into my own. He actually now has his own MLB The Show channel, which is going to be down in that description for you guys. As of right now, I'm uploading 3 MLB The Show videos per day, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. Central. Typically on the videos, I'll have a like goal. So for this one, because it's a 95 overall, we're going to shoot for 495 likes on this video. Feel free to subscribe if you guys are new and you're looking for some MLB The Show daily content during these times. If we hit 52,000 subscribers by May 1st, I'm going to give it away $200. As of right now, we're no matter what giving away $150 no matter what. If it's $200, $250, or $150 for the giveaway, $50 will be going to channel members only. One last thing before we get into the reveal here in this video, in the comment section below, after you guys see the card, after you see its attributes, let me know your thoughts on it, as well as maybe some other predictions you have for Team Affinity Stage 2 Future Stars rewards. As y'all can see, Nolan Gorman is the Team Affinity Stage 2 Future Stars reward for the St. Louis Cardinals. Third base primary with a first base secondary, bats lefty, throws righty, diamond hitting, and diamond defense for this card. As you can see, this card absolutely destroys right-handed pitching. 102 contact versus righties with 108 power versus righties. Now, with that being said, he's not bad against lefties by any means. 81 contact versus left-handed pitching, and then 94 power, and that's going to be more than enough. If you guys can make solid contact versus a left-handed pitcher, it's still going to be hit well. It's still going to go far, and you're still going to have a good chance if you can get those fly balls, maybe get under the ball a little bit. You're still going to have a chance to be hitting home runs versus lefties, but especially righties with this card. 66 vision, which isn't terrible on All-Star and lower. I feel like this card's going to be insane. Hall of Fame, I think he's going to be viable. And then Legend, it's probably going to be pushing it a little bit with the vision, but it's still not something like, 30 or 20 vision where it's going to be almost impossible. Discipline 101, clutch 100, bunt 35, drag bunt 25 with 99 durability. 79 fielding for this card over there at third base. His arm is great, 85 arm strength with 87 arm accuracy, and then a 77 reaction along with his 55 speed. I don't know about you, but for me, I really like the card. Maybe I'm biased as a St. Louis Cardinals fan, but I really like this Nolan Gorman card. I'm going to really try to get that Stage 2 done as fast as possible and get him on my team, because as of right now, it looks like he's probably going to be my third baseman, my starting third baseman for my Diamond Dynasty team. In the comment section, I'm super curious to see what you guys think, though, of this reward, as well as the other ones that have been revealed, and then maybe come back and let me know after more of these Future Stars cards have been revealed. I personally really like it. Face of the franchise was the Stage 1 for Team Affinities, and then it looks like Future Stars now is the Stage 2, and I really like it. These look like, so far from what I've seen, they're going to be some really good cards, some really fun cards to use, and I feel like we're going to see and continue to see a lot of diversity in people's lineups and how they choose to create it, what players they choose to have where. I've been slacking hardcore on the Team Affinities this year. If we can go ahead and jump into the Cardinals right now, I'm only at 12 out of 70 for Stage 1. So if I want to get this Nolan Gorman card, and if you guys are looking to get Stage 2 done for any of the Team Affinities, you have to first get Stage 1 to 70 out of 70. You have to get a 70 out of 70. The 50 out of 70 unlocking the diamond is not enough. You have to get to 70 Team Affinity points in Stage 1, and then you're going to be unlocking Stage 2. Now, I don't know exactly how Stage 2 is going to work. I don't know the rewards or anything besides, obviously, Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to take 50 points in Stage 2. You're going to need to be at 120 out of 120 for stage 2 to be able to unlock that Future Stars card. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last one. I'm pretty sure, just like the first diamond, you're going to need 50 Team Affinity points in the stage to be able to unlock that diamond reward. And then I'm assuming for, 80, 90, 100, 110, I'm assuming you're probably going to see some Team Affinity packs, maybe some stubs. I don't know if we'll see another card. If I had to guess, I would kind of assume that we probably won't. I assume it's going to be just more Team Affinity pack stubs, and then maybe something like a Stadium Sound or something like that. I would assume there's not going to be another card, but I'm really not sure, and I'm excited to see what the actual rewards are besides just that Future Stars card. If I had to guess, again, this is not something that I know for sure, it's just speculation, but I'm assuming that to earn the Team Affinity points for stage 2, it's pretty much going to be exactly the same as stage 1. I'm pretty sure, I feel like I remember seeing this in one of MLB The Show's tweets or something, that there's going to be a new Showdown map, because with Showdown number 1, you earn these stage 1 vouchers. So I'm assuming there's going to be a Showdown 2 for stage 2 where you're able to earn stage 2 Showdown vouchers and exchange those probably for 4 points each. Probably going to be getting 5 per Showdown. I would assume it's going to work exactly the same. These innings, I'm pretty sure once you hit 70 Team Affinity points, I'm assuming these innings will then, and the points you get from it, will start counting towards the stage 2. So, if you guys already have a stage maxed out and you want to maybe try to prepare, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it's going to, reset, but if it doesn't, you could maybe have these ready to go. Otherwise, I assume if they do reset, it's going to be pretty much the same missions, where if you get 250 innings, you'll get 5 points, 150 innings online, you'll get 2, and then RBIs with Cardinals players, obviously the Showdown like we just talked about, and then exchanging the rivals for 10 Team Affinity points. So I'm assuming those will be the missions. I'm assuming they're going to be exactly the same. Maybe they'll add a new one, maybe they'll change them up a little bit, but they have the same amount. But I assume, I'm sorry for saying I assume a lot, that it's probably going to work pretty much the same way as stage 1, but now we just have new rewards. The collections, I don't think you'll be able to do that again for 10 more. If I had to guess, I would assume not. Maybe you will, though. You never know. It could be a nice little extra reward for people who do have collections done, and then maybe there will be new moments. I honestly would expect, I don't know for sure, but I would kind of expect more moments. I know they like to add moments, the player program, stuff like that, the player of the month moments and everything. So I would not be surprised at all to see stage 2 Team Affinity moments added in, where you can maybe get 3 points towards the stage 2 Team Affinity. And then obviously March to October as well, still going to be here, and it's still going to be a way for you guys to get those Team Affinity points. However, like I said, before you start doing stage 2, you need to have the first stage maxed out at 70 out of 70. If you guys want to check out the reveals that have already happened, or kind of stay up to date on future reveals for MLB The Show content, and especially right now, specifically the stage 2 Future Stars rewards, go check out MLB The Show on Twitter. I think they should be tweeting out all the reveals, and it should be a nice place for all the information to come together for you guys to check out all the different people revealing the rewards, and be checking out all those different rewards that are going to be getting revealed here in the past few days and the upcoming days, and today as well. There might be some of you out there wondering what the best way to get these Team Affinities done, especially if you're not even close to 70 like me with the Cardinals. I really want to get to 70. I want to try to get that Nolan Gorman card as fast as possible. And some of you guys watching might be wondering what I think is the best way to get these Team Affinities done, and there's not really a right way. In my opinion, for me, Showdowns are the best way possible. Now, Showdowns, if you guys can beat the Showdowns pretty much on your first try every time, if you're doing every moment and you can get through it no problem, it's going to be taking you guys around 3 to 4 Showdowns to be getting these Team Affinities done. Kind of depends on where you're at. If you're just trying to get to 50, then it's going to take you 3, and that's going to get you to 60 Team Affinity points. But if you guys want to get 70 and you're starting at 0, then you're going to be needing to get 4 Showdowns done, because you get 20 each time. You get 5 vouchers. 5 times 4 is 20, and that means you're going to be getting 20 Team Affinity points per Showdown that you're able to complete. And in my experience, if you play every single moment, then the Showdowns take anywhere from, like, I would say 50 minutes to an hour and a half, give or take. Just kind of depends on how long the moments take you and how long the Showdowns, especially that final boss Showdown, does take you. But when you're doing every moment, for me, it's around 45 minutes to an hour and a half, usually averaging out to about an hour. And then if you're able to skip to the end and beat it, down 15-0 with however many outs, if you're able to do that, then it's going to take about 15 minutes per. That's what it usually takes about for me if I'm able to get those done. And that means I can usually get a team affinity done in 45 minutes to an hour if I'm not failing it, obviously, which can be difficult. But if you guys are trying to do that, trying to skip to the end, I would really recommend watching until 2 strikes pretty much every batter until that pitcher starts to run out of energy. Now, with that being said, showdowns can be difficult. It can be hard to beat them, especially if you're skipping to the end, and it might not be the best option for some of you guys to be getting these team affinities done. If you have stubs, you know, somehow you have a lot of stubs on the game, the exchanges are going to be the best, fastest, easiest way for you guys. And I would say it's probably going to take about anywhere from like 25 to 40,000 stubs. I've heard different reports. I've never really done them on my own, but a lot of people have been telling me that it takes around 4,000 to 5,000 stubs if they're really, you know, putting in buy orders and everything to get one of the exchanges done. So, you know, about 5,000 stubs, timesing it by 5 if you want to get to just 50, that's going to be 25,000 stubs right there. But, you know, then it could be 30 or 35,000 if you're starting at 0 and want to get all the way to 70. The third option that I would recommend for trying to get these team affinities done is March to October. I have not done March to October yet this year, but they've definitely made it worth your time for getting these team affinities done. In the comment section below, let me know if you guys have been playing March to October, what difficulty have you guys done it on, and on that difficulty, about how long does it take you to go from the start to the end if you win the World Series for March to October. I've heard some people saying it's taken them as little as 5 hours, but I've also heard people saying it's taken them as much as 15, 20, maybe even more than 20 hours to get it done. So I think it's kind of going to vary a little bit depending on how you do, how you play, how quickly you can get some of the games done. On veteran difficulty, the likely earnings that you can get for winning the World Series is 42, but if you max out the All-Star break and the end of season, then you're able to get a max of 52 for veteran, but the likely is 42, All-Stars 52 for the likely, Hall of Fame 62, and then legend difficulty 72 team affinity points. On All-Star difficulty, the max you can get is 60, and I would definitely recommend, if you guys are doing March to October, I would recommend either doing dynamic difficulty or doing, you know, maybe what you feel most comfortable with. I've heard dynamic's good. I've also heard, though, that on veteran you can get a lot. It's pretty easy, apparently, to max out those first 2 stages, the All-Star and the end of season, and then win the World Series, and it goes pretty quickly. That's what I've heard. I haven't done March to October, so I'm curious to see your guys' experience with it, hopefully down in that comment section. That's going to be it for this video. Again, I'm super curious to see what you think of just overall future stars for stage 2 of team affinity and for the rewards, but also specifically I'm curious to see what y'all think of that Nolan Gorman reward. For me, for my current Diamond Dynasty team, I feel like he's definitely going to be my starting third baseman if I go ahead and try to get him right away. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment anything down below. Feel free to follow on any of those social medias, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.